The excitement around Baltimore has been palpable ever since Jesse Mentor was named as the new head coach of the Ravens. For fans who have followed this team for years, seeing someone who truly understands the culture of the organization stepping into this role is a breath of fresh air. Jesse's journey with Baltimore began long before this moment. He's someone who has been deeply involved in the team structure, learning the nuances of what it means to be a Raven. His experience during my own time in Baltimore showed how committed he is to developing players and instilling the fundamentals that make this team consistently competitive. What stood out most about Jesse is his approach to coaching. He's meticulous, grounded, and above all, dedicated to maximizing the potential of every player he works with. When the Ravens made the decision to move on from Harbaugh, it was clear they wanted someone who not only had coaching talent, but also a deep understanding of the organization's ethos. Jesse embodies that perfectly. Over the years, he has grown significantly in his career, gaining valuable experience in both Michigan and Los Angeles. That combination of familiarity with Baltimore's system and exposure to new challenges makes him uniquely qualified to lead the team. Players respect him because he's earned that respect through years of hands-on coaching and building genuine relationships. He's not just a strategist on paper, he's a mentor who connects with players, pushes them to improve, and understands how to guide them through the mental and physical challenges of the game. I've had the chance to see Jesse in action outside of Baltimore as well, and it's impressive to watch how he adapts his coaching style depending on the personnel he's working with. In Los Angeles, during mini-camp with the Chargers, I got to witness firsthand how his defense operated. It was clear that he prioritizes putting his best players in positions to make plays, creating schemes that allow athletes to excel while maintaining discipline and fundamentals. His approach is deliberate yet aggressive, focusing on speed, precision, and situational awareness. Players don't have to overthink, they know their roles, and that allows them to react instinctively and make impactful plays. That type of defensive mindset is exactly what Baltimore needs to regain dominance on that side of the ball. Another significant factor in Jesse's return to Baltimore is his relationship with Lamar Jackson. Their previous time together created a foundation of trust and understanding that will be critical as the team navigates a new era. Lamar has seen Jesse's growth and the successes he's achieved elsewhere, and that familiarity naturally breeds respect. This relationship can become a powerful driver for the offense as well. Even though the head coach is traditionally more associated with overall strategy and defense in Baltimore, Lamar's buy-in will be essential to unleashing his full potential. And having a leader like Jesse at the helm, someone who understands his strengths, tendencies, and mindset, provides an ideal environment for that development. Of course, the offensive side of the ball is now under scrutiny as well, with Jesse focusing on defense and establishing his vision for the team. The offensive coordinator position becomes incredibly important. Rumors have swirled about potential candidates, from experienced veterans to younger, rising coaches. The team's decision here will define how well they can balance their defensive identity with an offense capable of keeping pace in a modern, high-powered NFL. Candidates like Joe Brady bring experience with dual-threat quarterbacks, while others like Clint Kubiak have proven their abilities in creative, high-performing systems. The goal will be to find someone who complements Jesse's defensive philosophy while also maximizing Lamar's dynamic skill set. A strong offensive mind paired with a defensive leader like Jesse could elevate the Ravens to a level few teams in the league can match. Beyond X and O's, Jesse's character and work ethic set him apart. He's grounded, humble, and approachable, which resonates with both players and staff. He doesn't rely on flashy gimmicks. His focus is on fundamentals, preparation, and consistency. Players know that when Jesse is running the team, they will be challenged to give their best, but they'll also be supported, understood, and guided. That combination of accountability and mentorship fosters a culture where players can thrive. Baltimore has always valued stability and internal development, and Jesse fits seamlessly into that philosophy. He knows the history, the expectations, and the people, and he's ready to take everything the organization stands for into a new chapter. Mentor's track record shows a coach who doesn't just rely on talent, but builds systems that allow talent to flourish. His defensive schemes emphasize speed, discipline, and adaptability. They are designed to put pressure on opponents, limit explosive plays, and create opportunities for turnovers. Watching his defense in Los Angeles, it was evident how players reacted instinctively to the game's flow. understanding their responsibilities while remaining flexible enough to make game-changing plays. The Ravens can expect a similar approach, tailored to their roster strengths, with a mix of seasoned veterans and younger players hungry to prove themselves. This philosophy has the potential to reinstate Baltimore's defensive dominance. It's also worth noting the strategic approach Jesse brings to the locker room. He's a communicator first and foremost, someone who ensures every player understands their role and how it contributes to the team's success. He's known for building strong rapport with his players, from rookies to established stars, which is critical for team cohesion. That kind of leadership will be particularly valuable as the team transitions. From Harbaugh's long tenure to a fresh perspective, change can be challenging. But with a leader who understands both the history and the future, players can embrace a new system with confidence. Jesse's return is not just about schemes and playbooks, it's about culture, relationships, and accountability. The stability factor in Baltimore cannot be understated. The organization's commitment to continuity and internal promotion makes it an attractive destination for coaches who value long-term development. Jesse's decision to return is likely influenced by this stability, along with the familiarity of the staff and the systems in place, having previously built relationships with key personnel in the organization. He knows what it takes to succeed here. That institutional knowledge, combined with the lessons learned from his time outside the team, gives him a unique advantage in implementing his vision. Baltimore fans can look forward to a coach who is prepared, experienced, and deeply invested in the team's success as the team prepares for the upcoming season. Anticipation is high. Jesse Mentor brings both respect for the team's traditions and a forward-thinking approach that promises growth on both sides of the ball. The Ravens are entering a new era where defensive excellence remains the cornerstone. But offensive innovation and dynamic playmaking will also play a critical role, with Lamar Jackson in the fold, a talented roster, and a coach who combines experience, vision, and integrity. Baltimore has the potential to be a formidable force in the league once again. Fans are eager to see how the culture Jesse fosters translates into performance on the field and how this new chapter unfolds with Jesse Mentor now in charge. A significant portion of the excitement revolves around how he will handle the quarterback situation, particularly with Lamar Jackson. Lamar is a unique talent, and finding the right offensive coordinator to complement his skills is critical. The relationship between the head coach and quarterback can define a season, and in this case, familiarity plays a huge role. Lamar already knows Jesse, having spent time with him earlier in his career, and that trust can provide a foundation for growth. The quarterback knows what to expect. The coach knows how to motivate and challenge him, and the rest of the team can rally around that dynamic. The continuity of relationships is often underrated in football, but in Baltimore's case, it could be a decisive factor in unlocking the team's full potential. The offensive side is where Baltimore will face its biggest questions. Jesse's expertise lies on defense, which means the offensive coordinator will carry a significant responsibility. The right choice will need to balance innovation with a deep understanding of Lamar's abilities. The discussions have included experienced veterans and promising young coaches. An experienced coordinator brings stability and a proven playbook, while a younger coach could offer creativity and adaptability. Either way, this decision will shape how the Ravens capitalize on their offensive weapons. If the chemistry between Lamar and the new coordinator clicks, it could create a dynamic and unpredictable offense, capable of keeping pace with the league's elite teams. Meanwhile, Jesse's defensive philosophy promises to bring immediate benefits. One of his signature approaches is positioning players in ways that maximize their strengths, allowing stars to influence the game directly while maintaining overall balance. Watching his time in Los Angeles, it's evident he values speed, anticipation, and decisiveness. His defenses are aggressive but controlled, emphasizing pursuit of the football while minimizing mistakes. That mindset is crucial for a team like Baltimore, which already has talented defenders who can excel in the right system. By simplifying responsibilities and allowing instinct to guide reactions, Jesse creates a defense that can dominate without overcomplicating assignments, a hallmark of elite teams. Leadership in the locker room will be just as important as schematics. Jesse is known for his ability to connect with players, building trust and fostering accountability. He isn't the type to rely on charisma alone. His credibility comes from years of experience, a strong work ethic, and genuine care for player development. That kind of presence can elevate a team's culture, particularly during a transitional period. Players are more likely to buy in, put in extra effort, and maintain focus when they feel their coach is invested in their success. For Baltimore, coming off a long era under Harbaugh, this type of leadership ensures the team remains disciplined while embracing new strategies and fresh perspectives. Stability and familiarity have clearly influenced Jesse's decision to return. Baltimore is known for consistency, both in management and organizational philosophy. Coaches who come into the system understand what it takes to succeed and are supported as they grow within the framework. Jesse's return aligns with this principle. He knows the staff, the expectations, and the culture, which allows him to focus on implementing his vision rather than starting from scratch. That internal knowledge gives him a significant advantage, enabling smoother transitions and faster adjustments as the season progresses. For the players and fans, it means continuity, confidence, and a coach who is fully invested in the organization's long-term success. One of the aspects fans are most excited about is how Jesse's defensive schemes will translate back to Baltimore. His approach in Los Angeles emphasized fast play, intelligent positioning, and relentless pursuit of the football. Defenders understand their roles and execute them with speed and precision, resulting in fewer mental errors and higher efficiency. This style could revitalize Baltimore's defense, which has occasionally struggled to maintain consistency. By bringing in a scheme that allows defenders to operate instinctively while keeping explosive plays to a minimum, Jesse has the potential to elevate the team's performance across the board. This strategy not only strengthens the defense, but also creates opportunities for turnovers, field position advantages, and momentum swings that can define games. The culture Jesse fosters extends beyond X and O's. He's a coach who emphasizes professionalism, integrity, and work ethic, values that resonate with players and staff alike. His presence in the building can create a unified approach, where everyone understands their role and how it contributes to collective success. That sense of purpose often translates to better performance on the field. For younger players, having a mentor like Jesse is invaluable. He provides guidance, sets expectations, and creates an environment where talent can develop rapidly. Veterans benefit as well, as they respond to clear leadership and accountability. In combination, this culture could make Baltimore one of the most cohesive teams in the league. Jesse's return also shines a spotlight on the importance of defensive identity in Baltimore. Historically, the team has been known for its elite defense and special teams, and Jesse's expertise reinforces that tradition. While the offensive strategy will evolve with a new coordinator and Lamar Jackson at the helm, the defense is expected to remain the foundation of success. Players will be positioned to succeed, aggressive plays will be encouraged, and schemes will be designed to minimize errors. It's a model that emphasizes preparation, fundamentals, and execution. In a league where offenses are increasingly dynamic, having a stable, disciplined defense gives Baltimore a competitive edge that can make the difference in tight games. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Your support keeps us bringing you the latest news on the Baltimore Ravens. And hey, drop your take in the comments below. We want to hear from the flock. A whisper that began in quiet corners of league circles has suddenly grown into a roar. MICAH Parsons in Baltimore purple. No official moves, no paperwork, no confirmation, just a rumor bold enough to shake the NFL landscape. The idea of Parsons arriving at the Ravens has sparked intense debate, intrigue, and a fair amount of disbelief. Yet the logic behind it is impossible to ignore. Baltimore has always built its identity on defense, valuing speed, physicality, and relentless pressure. Parsons, widely viewed as one of the most dominant defensive forces of his generation, fits that philosophy almost perfectly. The speculation suggests that the Ravens are not merely looking to add talent, but to redefine the hierarchy of their defense around a single, unquestioned leader. In this imagined scenario, Parsons wouldn't just plug into the system. He would become the system's heartbeat. Sources close to the rumor mill suggest that Baltimore's coaching staff is enamored with the versatility Parsons brings: edge rusher, linebacker, disruptor in space. His ability to erase game plans aligns with the Ravens' long-standing appetite for defensive chess pieces. The buzz claims that his arrival would immediately shift responsibilities, freeing others to play faster, looser, and more aggressively. Of course, this is where the speculation grows even wilder. Some around the league believe such a move would signal an all-in approach, a statement that Baltimore is ready to reshape its defensive identity around star power. rather than committee dominance. Others argue the Ravens' culture is precisely what could elevate Parsons from elite to legendary, giving him a stage worthy of his impact. For now, it remains only a rumor, tantalizing, unconfirmed, and electrifying. But in a league fueled by ambition and bold decisions, the notion of MICAH Parsons becoming the new face of Baltimore's defense feels less like fantasy and more like a possibility waiting for the right moment to become real. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with exclusive news on our Baltimore Ravens, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. We'd love to hear what the flock thinks. Drop your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next one.